Ray Paez from Chicago. He is a big, mean, heavy hitter. I'm excited to see him in the ring, guys. How you guys doing over there? Gavin, Spencer, how's things?
I'm doing great. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, proud as always. Just proud to be a part of this. This is unreal.
From Nashville, Tennessee, it's Stephen Hadt. Fighters to the center of the ring. Introducing your head marshal of the evening, Ricky Rayo. And to reintroduce the fighters, wearing the blue and white tabard, we have from Chicago, Ray Paez. And his opponent from Nashville, Tennessee, wearing the green brigandine, is Stephen Hadt. The fighters have agreed to 3 one-minute rounds. There'll be no illegal strikes. If you're taking the ground, we'll stand you up after 10 seconds. Listen to the referee at all times and protect yourselves at all times. Fighters, do you agree to these terms? Then touch tips and back to your corners.
All right, Spencer, here we go, brother. Joining me tonight is Spencer, man. He is from the Knights of Wakanda. Glad to have you here aboard, brother.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate it, Gavin. It's been awesome.
Fighter number 1, are you ready? Fighter number 2, are you ready? And Nashville, are you ready to kick this off? Then start fight.
All right, we got the small guys fighting today right now.
We do. Man, Steven's such a big dude.
Each one of them 6'6". Look at that shield punch. Go there. Oh, Spencer, you're a big guy. Tell me the game plan. What's going on right now?
Well, as you can see, Steven's a bigger guy. I think he's around 330. You do not want to let him catch you. So
that's right.
Keep on moving. Oh, see, there we go right there, getting the wrong side.
Yep. Now what Ray's doing right now is he's holding on to that helmet, trying to keep him down. It's so hard to lift your head up, as you know, in that armor.
100%. Just that little bit of resting on the neck makes him so tired. Look at those kicks.
Yep. Little teep kicks coming in there.
Just keeps on going. You want to keep on throwing those shots, moving out.
Now, the thing with the big guys, you're sacrificing, they're not as mobile, but those shots are extremely heavy coming in.
Extremely powerful, and you can see a little bit already gas half through that initial fury. Now you just got to keep your shots, keep on moving out.
Yep, and that's how quick that 1 minute goes in that armor. And nobody doesn't think about how hard it is to breathe in that armor, especially being that size. Steven, personally trained Steven, he lost a lot of weight.
He has.
in order to get mobile.
He's looking real good. And that's what we talked about too. He's 330 out of kit. So you had that on kit. He's around almost probably 400 pounds.
Over 400 pounds. Yeah, it's insane. It's crazy. And Ray's not a small guy either. You know, Ray, 45 years old, been doing this for 4 years.
He's a really good guy.
6'6". Yeah. Yeah.
Chicago, of course, not showing.
There we go.
But he's awesome. He's out of Chicago Hydras. He's been working with these things, have people training. It's awesome to see him here.
It's cool, man. Yep. It's cool to see them represent. And we're going to get ready for round number 2 coming up. They've got to make sure they're getting hydrated and getting that CO2 pumped in there. You'll see Steven, for those of you guys watching at home, he's taking that hits of CO2 in the armor because he can't breathe. It gets a lot locked up in there.
And once again, the bigger guys, you'll see sometimes during my fights, I don't even bother sitting down. It looks like a flex, but it's harder for me to breathe in my rig. So sitting down sometimes, you're trying to get your breath back.
It helps that out. Yep.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah. It's something, because that's one thing I was always taught. You want to try to stand up, show the toughness. In this sport, it's not the same. You need to take that rest, get as much as you can.
Round number 2.
All right, we're going to get ready for round number 2.
Fighter number 2, are you ready? And Nashville ready for round number 2. And start.
All right, here we go.
So what do you think is going to happen in this second one?
Man, Steven, I do think they both got. Ray's been pretty active. He's scoring a lot of points just with those little shots. Because every time he's connecting, that's a point. I think Steven's looking for that shield strike to really use his size and come in. I talked to Steven in the back. He had broken a toe during training a couple weeks ago, so he's healing from that. Those teeps from Ray, and that looked like a groin shot, maybe.
Stop fight. It was low. I was about to say earlier he needs to keep those feet up because he was teeping at the gut, but it was definitely going down.
And we hear the crowd booing. They're not happy with that. And it looked like an accident. I mean, it's not like Ray did that on purpose. It happens.
No, the speed he was kicking, he wasn't like trying to get a quick kick in there. He was throwing there. He's tired. He's making sure he's keeping the distance.
Right.
It happens.
Yep. And even though you have that armor protecting the crotch, it's still you don't know till you know.
No, it's not great. It's not great. But they give him I believe it's maybe a 30-second grace period. I forget a little bit. They're trying to make sure.
Looks like they're taking his helmet off here. Yeah. See what's going on. So Steven, last time he had an issue with his helmet as well. And they're going to have about a minute to figure this out. So here we go. Steven's lifting that helmet up. See what's going on. It looks like it looks like he just may be in a lot of pain from that groin kick. I think that's what's going on. He's got a gauntlet off. He's pumping that CO2 real quick. They handed it right back off.
He's just using, I mean, like you said, that you've been given the time to think about this. I saw a fight actually in the Mike Tyson fight earlier, the second one between the two smaller guys.
Yes.
After you got knocked down, take your time, get that breath,
100%.
use that, get reacquainted with what's going on, take your time.
And then at the same time, you got to think about you're also giving your opponent time to recover as well.
It's true.
You know, you got to be smart. It's a whole strategy all the way through.
Yeah.
But Steven's they're both such big gentlemen that they need the time. And he's knocking that helmet back on. Looks like we're going to get ready to go.
Ready to go. And once again, they're doing the 1 minute round. So you can do that, you take that, you now get energized, and you get out there and do some violence.
Yep, here we go. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, that crowd's chanting Steven. Here we go. All right, he gave a nice bow. Looks like we're ready to finish round number 2.
Let's go. Like you said, it didn't look like he was trying to do it. I know Ray, he's a great guy.
Yeah.
That wasn't happening.
Yeah, Ray's fought on a couple shows. Fantastic athlete. And to be this big and be able to move, period.
100%. And throw kicks. Throw teeps.
Yeah.
Good
luck.
That's awesome.
All right. Our marshal in.
Resume fight.
They're going to touch tips, resume the fight. Here we go.
He's still acquainted. So now also you think about after he did this, Ray's going to think, I don't really want to throw teeps perhaps.
Right.
So keep on pressuring.
Right. And I think what Ray's doing a good job of circling off. Steven's very linear, coming in a straight path. He needs to try to take some angles and try to find those openings on Ray. There's that teep. But it was a clean one.
That was higher. That was higher.
Yep. And there's that shield punch. Another point. Another point.
Look at the range. They're watching the range.
Good.
Well.
10 seconds.
Yep.
10 seconds to go. See what they can get in.
And he's in the obviously in the southpaw stance. So that shield is on basically his jacket. There's that teep again.
It's a good kick.
And stop fight. Fighters to the
round
corners.
2.
Give him a quick minute to rest. Send him right back out.
All right, 1
for their
minute. It looks
final
like
round.
Steven he's a little tired.
He's a little bit
heavy. I think that kick really affected him there.
I think it definitely did, and he's moving into them too, so that's going to add to the power generation. It makes a difference.
Now, in your experience, I know in my experience with teeps, when it comes to being in armor, you can have an open face, but you risk the injury to your face or your eyes. Where they've sacrificed that, they have limited vision though, so it's sometimes hard to see those teeps. For you and your experience, how do you see that teep kick coming? How do you defend against the teep if you're having a hard time?
It comes down, I mean, like all different martial arts, when you're squaring up, they tell a lot of people don't square up correctly. I try to come in at the 45s and look at it. And then once they're doing a really fast raise up, down, you see it coming, you step to the side, push it down, or try to get an angle.
Right. And that's the hardest thing to do, even outside of armor. Even outside of armor, teeps aren't fun.
No, they're not. They're not.
My technique is not near that awesome. It's just run through it and pray.
No, that is awesome.
That's
that is a technique. Get in, get out, or don't be there.
Fighters,
right.
Let's
Don't be there.
go.
That's right. I've always wanted to see someone catch that teep and just lift and flip. It'd be so cool to see, but it's so hard to time it down in armor.
It really is. You get some people doing side kicks too, and as long as you feel comfortable, you don't want to reach down and get it, but you can trap it and catch it and turn. But it's hard.
It's a good technique. Yep. All easier said than done. And here's that final round.
There we go.
Fighter number 1, are you ready? Fighter number 2, are you ready? And Nashville is ready for the final round.
saying, once again, for an exhibition match, these guys are doing awesome.
Oh, yeah,
they are
for
really
sure.
putting in the work. You see it with the trained Steven.
Yep. Ooh. There's that team. That's still a kick from Steven.
Yeah, Steven, there you go.
And he's going for that inside leg kick. Now we're getting some aggression going on. And Steven's pissed.
He's
there we go.
He said, "This is my last round. I'm leaving it all out in the ring."
Yep, and that's what you got to do. Because by my count, I think Steven's down 2-zip right now. He's got to come back and win.
He has to be a lot more assertive, be aggressive. He actually, if he can feel comfortable, get a hold of him, keep him there, and a little grind.
Use that
30
size,
seconds.
get that chin into the head.
Yep.
But Ray's doing a good job of just flaunting that sword out there, just getting that flat snap, getting some points. There's that shield punch again.
Definitely. And then Ray's going through. He's getting a nice shield punch. He's going to keep it down.
There we go. Yep.
Oh.
And he's going to try to clinch him right now. He's clinching him to pull that helmet down so that he cannot look up. It's very hard to look up once your head's down.
And you saw Ray was trying to put a little weight on him and just put him right down. But once again, Steve's a good guy.
Yep, coming down to 10 more seconds left in this fight.
Nice little misses. They're going in this bout.
Yeah, Steven's got to go.
And stop fight,
And that's the fight.
We're going to the judges
out.
to get you guys.
Good sportsmanship. Yep. We always like to see that.
You think about that, I mean, especially for your sport too, just stepping in the ring and deciding to fight another individual, knowing this can be dangerous. Like, there's so much respect.
Everybody loves to talk. So Mike Tyson said it best, you know, that social media may feel way too comfortable talking crap and not getting hit in the face for it. You know, it's people don't understand, like, just even stepping in the ring takes guts. You're stepping in there with someone that wants nothing more than to whoop you in front of hundreds of people. And then if you get KO'd, you're the highlight reel.
Highlight reel, and it's there forever. You have to use it as motivation, or you're just like, well, I guess this isn't for
Or
me.
let me hide, hope people forget, you know? Like, that was always my mentality fighting is, it's you or me.
Yeah.
You're on the highlight reel or I am, you know? But you feel bad every time. I mean, I always did. Anytime you actually do make someone the highlight reel, like, you're like, I'm glad it wasn't me.
Exactly.
But this is...
No, I feel like my last one with Jimmy Shock, I was like, I got to do something to turn this up. Like, I'm probably losing behind points, but let me try to do this.
Fighters to the center if you can still stand.
What happened?
Jimmy got me in this one.
Did he get you in that one?
It was a good fight, though. We're going to get a rematch. We're going to get
nice. Yeah, because I've seen you fight. And it's always impressive to watch you fight.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
Here we go.
After 3 brutal rounds, in a fantastic way to kick this off, your winner of our first match of the evening is Steven Hadt.
Steven Hadt won that fight. There we go. Congratulations to Steven. That is his first, I believe, his first win.
I think so.
On the AMMA show.
And he's just such a humble, nice guy. Works really freaking hard.
Such a humble, nice guy. Yep, he's happy. I'm happy. I'm happy for him. I love Steven.
Oh yeah.
Big guy, gentle giant, but at the same time, he knows when to turn it on. I hate people like, oh man, he's a teddy bear. Teddy bear got claws.
No,
dog.
it's still a bear.
It's still a bear. Yeah, still a bear. Great fight by Ray, though, man. I thought Ray did a fantastic job. Attacked, kept the pressure on him. You know, I think that groin kick really changed, kind of took away some points on that fight.
And like I said at the beginning, a little confetti here.
We got some fairy mist coming in.
That's for Steven. That's just a singular, like that singular tier. But no, I think he put in the work in those last 2 rounds, showed some aggression. And actually, as I think about this back in my head, when he stuffed him up and did those leg shots going, Ray wasn't doing anything.
Point. Yep. Yeah, people forget how fast those points rack. Yeah. The counters have a very hard job in this sport.
So hard.
And that can be the difference. You know, don't leave it to the judges. But typically in this sport, it does go to the judges a lot of the time. But our judges here, I will say, out of many promotions I've been with, these judges are awesome.
They're absolutely amazing. I've been around the world. You see a lot of people, and you're not sure. It's just amazing.
And here comes our second fight.
Yeah.
Match number 2. Fighter number 1. From Nashville, Tennessee, it's Realms.World.
Good, bro.
Fighter number 2. From Nashville, Tennessee, it's Mitch McCullough.
Fighters to the center of the ring. To reintroduce the fighters wearing the grayish green and black helmet, we have from Nashville, Brian Stutts. And his opponent wearing the green and purple brigandine, it is Mitch McCullough. The fighters have agreed to 3 1-minute rounds. If you're taken to the ground, you'll be stood up after 10 seconds. No illegal strikes. Pay attention to the referee at all times. Fighters, do you agree to these terms? Then touch, tips, and back to your corner.
All right, here we go. Man, we got Brian Stutts and Mitch. I mean, I want to use Mitch. He looks like he got
Fighter number 1, are you ready?
I love it.
Fighter number 2, are you ready? In Nashville, who wants to see some violence? Then start fight.
It makes me smile every single time I hear it when they say, let's see some violence.
Yeah, let's see some violence. I thought you were going to say touch.
Well, I mean that too.
That's always great too, yeah.
Ooh,
leg
nice
kick
hit.
Leg kick from Brian there.
That's a really nice movement.
There we go. Good slip of that shield punch.
Lots of energy.
Yep. Team, there's the clinch. We're going to look for that takedown, try to get that judo, that sweep. Good
nice
knee from Mitch.
Moving to the corner.
Good cage pressure from Brian. Coming in there, he's going to tuck that chin under Mitch's helmet there to try to keep him from moving.
And you see, watching the leg work, he's trying to pull it behind him. He's trying to pull up the little leg.
Yeah, you hear the crowd saying in the background, sweep the leg.
I'm just saying Cobra Kai and everything. They teach you what you need to know.
Here we go. Good.
Nice
little jar.
distance.
Yep.
I get those points. Ooh, that's a nice under. You didn't hear metal. That's always when you're
10
like, where's that
seconds.
hit?
Beautiful.
Nice under shot.
Yep, good block there. Yep. Nice high teep to the rear, to the armpit there.
It's stop fight, stop fight.
And that's how quick that round goes, man. It's almost like 30 seconds, it seems like.
Yeah, the minute ones go by real quick, and I think it's awesome things for the people that are not at the professional level. It gives them a taste. Because now, that would be when the real battle starts.
Right.
See later tonight.
Right, because you got to pace yourself more. But then it's like with these 1-minute rounds, you want to go, but you got 3 of them. And if you go all out in that first one, you don't know how much gas you're going to have for the next 2, depending on how much damage you take. Because everybody thinks, even though in the armor, you are taking that damage. I mean, you can take more of it, but you get the right hit to the gut. There's 20 seconds of cardio.
100%. I think Lance Lewis said it best last night in the fight. He said sometimes you got to know when to put on the gas and pull off.
Yep,
and
100%.
especially these 1-minute ones, you got to put that gas on.
Yep. Yep. But cardio is always the one thing you can control. That's what my coach always taught me in every sport, any combat sport. Cardio is the one thing.
10 seconds, fighters. Lock and load, and let's go.
What we see with these fighters too. You work your kit, you work out a kit, but you want to work in that kit so you know how it feels when you get to those rounds.
Right. And recovery is super important. I feel like we all need to learn that lesson.
100%.
The older you get too, you need that rest a little more.
Fighter number 1, are you ready? Fighter number 2, are you ready? And who's ready for round number 2?
Here we go.
When start fight.
So we get your money on this one. What are you thinking this far?
Man, honestly, that first round was pretty equal. I would go with Mitch a little bit.
Okay.
Just a hair. See those shots.
Oh, nice.
There's that takedown. And he's gonna have 10 seconds, but good recovery.
No, it's good.
Good recovery.
Get those hits in.
He went for that single, and now he's trying to capitalize and put that pressure on, just weigh him down
nice
that armor.
Nice knee, nice block as well. This is the part where the counter is a hard time.
Yes.
Oh,
and that's at 10 seconds. Done.
It's quick.
Got to stand them back up. And they are, those you watching at home, they are allowed to drop their weapon when they're on the ground to deliver damage with the fist, elbows, knees.
Because then that's when people think about the weapon, the sword. Those gauntlets are weapons too. So as long as you control the put down, and you're just going, give them those ones, run those ones.
Yep. I've watched you throw some blows on people.
Oh yeah.
I got the, I don't know if you remember this, I got to share the list with you at Dragon Con a couple years ago.
Oh, I do.
You were so hard to take down.
Oh, thank you.
It's like he is heavy and big.
Oh, thank you. Oh, nice shots.
Beautiful.
That time Brian's actually giving some more shot selection.
Yep, good leg shot. Yep. Points. Miss with that shield strike. Good block.
They're getting out there, reset, nice leg and kick. The combos are working really nice.
10 seconds.
Yeah, I think Mitch is going to look to kind of capitalize on that shield punch, close that distance, and work his legs.
100%. And Brian's playing a little bit more. He's coasting out, but he's still throwing good selections.
And stop fight. Fighters to your corners.
Quick.
We're going to bring the rest of you right back up for their final round.
Tired.
Yeah, and there's a little bit of a height difference between the two, but in the armor it doesn't. I mean, it's, you know, armor deceives you a little bit. It doesn't look like it's that much. I think kind of with the teep kicks is where that range comes in play.
Okay. I think you're correct. Because once again, I think Mitch has about 5 inches on him, and it's enough to make a difference.
Right,
but,
right.
But I think Brian's moving really good. As soon as he got taken down, he got right back up. Or he's trying to get up.
Wonderful, the wonderful defense on the takedown. He immediately went for what would be a single in wrestling and tucked his head tight and tried to get up. It's just so hard to get up in the armor.
It's so hard. It's so hard. He turned it, and like when he pushed him against, they're trying to get for position and get him. He's trying to get the ground and pound. That one definitely, I believe Mitch had more control.
Yes.
30 seconds,
awesome.
Yeah, Mitch did a good job seeing him trying to get up and kind of got that underhook under his right arm and was trying to flatten him back out to get those points. But by the time the time on the ground was already up.
Yeah, yeah. Now going to the third one, what do you think they're going to do? What do you think is going to change more?
I think Brian needs to be a hair more
10
active.
seconds,
Again,
fighters.
he's doing
Let's
a
lock
great
and
job.
load and get ready to go.
He's going to have to take some angles. That's the thing in the sport. When you get hit, you want to just go right at him. It's natural, but they've got to get the angles on each other because you know Mitch is going to come forward and take the pressure. If I'm Brian, I'm circling out, striking, circling back the other direction.
Fighter number 1, are you ready? Fighter number 2, are you ready? And Nashville, been ready for the final round! Then start fight!
And also for those at home, you know, Mitch is a lefty. Sometimes lefties throw people if they don't get a chance to fight other lefties. They're like, oh, these shots are coming from a different side.
Yes. Because in this sport, you're typically southpaw.
Yeah.
Your right-handed period is just like standard, but he's fighting orthodox, which leaves that lead leg open for a lot of shots, which is why you go southpaw in this sport.
Yeah, it's so good because now you're sword on sword before the sword on shield.
Good snap to the head there on that sword.
There
30 seconds.
Helmet, moving out, nice shot.
Good. Another shot to the head.
Yeah, get this up. They're trading.
Good
lots
shots
of
to the head. He's finding something that's working and he's capitalizing on it.
See, this is exactly what Brian needs to do. Oh, he stuffed that.
Yes, yes. Now Brian's picking it up. He's doing what we said.
Oh.
Not so much angles, but he's capitalizing on all these movements. He's adapting.
Correct, and he's not just what we call
10 seconds, fighters, let's go!
He's throwing and blocking.
Yes, yes.
Nice. Oh,
Good
they
attack.
put it all out
Yep.
there.
Yep, Mitch is slowing down a bit, backing off.
Yeah.
And stop
fight. Who do you got?
He wins game. Like I said, that one, Brian came back and he controlled a lot of that fight.
Yep.
I think he controlled. Now, was it enough to make enough points?
Right, because the
two?
takedown. The takedown's going to be, I think, a huge factor.
It's 100%. But this one, it's anybody's game. But to both of them, they did a great job.
Yeah, very entertaining for the crowd. I think that was a very good fight. Now trying to get that helmet off.
It's such a pain. You want it to stay on, but when you want it to come off, you want it off now.
Yeah, what's the term called? We discussed this the other show. Like when you first get your armor on, there's a term like how horrible it is the first time you ever put on armor.
Just I don't know. People, I think it's kind of almost cultural. Different. Like I say, always embrace the suck regardless.
Yeah.
But just when you have your gear on, sometimes it's horrible.
Dude.
And that's why I like the wolf ribs because you can breathe.
Yeah, my first ever time in armor was at DragonCon with you all against like the 5-on-5, and I had 2 weeks to train for that.
Oh,
and it
wow.
was
Fighters,
just getting
if
in
you
armor.
could stand to the center of
I'm
the
in really
ring.
good shape, and I feel like I've never done this before. In my life, I've never ran. I've never done a sprint. This is insane. Here we come for the decision.
Let's see
what happens.
After 3 brutal rounds, your winner, Mitch McCullough!
That was a very good fight. Very entertaining. Good sportsmanship from both guys.
No, it was awesome. No one just laid back and let anything happen.
Yep.
And it's real important. If you go back to the beginning, I think Mitch had some dance moves coming out there. Style points
yeah, he did. I wonder if he's going for the Joker look, like with his brig. I think he is. His brig. I think that looks dope. It's really cool. And he's got kind of that quirky personality, which works right along with it.
That devil-may-care attitude.
Yeah, yeah. And a very impressive performance by Brian, man. He did a great job, especially that last round. A lot of people know the third round's their worst round. He came out, I thought that was his best round.
I think it was by far his best round. He made sure to try to come back, get those points back. Yep. And he was taken down, as we said, it's hard to breathe when you've been it over, and he had it in there.
Yeah, 100%, man. He did a fantastic job.
Match number 3. Fighter number 1. From Nashville, Tennessee, it's Kris Fighter number 2. From Nashville, Tennessee, it's Amanda.
Fighters to the center of the ring. To reintroduce the fighters, wearing the black brigandine, we have Kris Fuller. And wearing the blue and black brigandine with the golden faceplate, we have Amanda Hadt. The fighters have agreed to 3 1-minute rounds. If you're taken to the ground, you'll be stood up after 10 seconds. No illegal strikes. Pay attention to the referee at all times. Fighters, do you agree to these terms? Then touch tips and back to your corners.
All right, here we go. We got Kris Fuller. Kris suffered an injury a while ago.
Fighter number 1,
Good to
are
see
you
him
ready?
held up. And Amanda Hadt.
Fighter number 2, are you ready? In Nashville, make some noise if you're out there!
Yeah, and so we talked about health before. Amanda's in a mountain school.
Start
We
fighting.
have Kris in a sugar loaf. So visibility is both interesting there.
Yeah, Amanda's worked really hard. I've got to train Amanda. She's tough as nails. You know, her last fight, she fought Shayna Knight, very tough opponent. And took that bloody nose and wanted to keep coming.
Amazing, absolutely amazing. I don't think I can beat Shannon, to be quite honest. So that fight is just amazing to see.
Good teep
nice
from Kris. And Kris, you know, the leg was shattered. So cool to see Kris teeping.
100%. Because a lot of times people are scared and they hold back on that. And Kris is like, nope, I got these legs.
30 seconds.
100%. A little bit of bounce from Kris there.
Nice blocks.
Good.
Nice movement.
Good rear kick. And then followed up by the shield punch.
Great
Nice
timing.
return.
Amanda's
Yep.
leaning in, using that cage.
Yeah, I'm going to try to work that clinch, work those body shots.
There you go.
That's what they're going for. You think she's trying to set up for a throw here?
I think so.
10
I know
seconds.
Amanda's definitely trying to tire her out, trying to get those nice leg shots, and now getting those shot selections. Oh, Kris trying to reverse.
Yep, and Kris is going to circle out.
Very nice.
Being calm.
Stop fight,
There
stop
we
fight.
go.
Fighters
Nice,
to
good
your
stop.
corners.
Very good timing on that stop. Kris, I think, pulled that shield punch right as it was, you know, finished. That's cool to see a fighter have control.
Yes, yes. Even though we're here, you're trying to put someone in the ground, but we're trying to make sure you're listening and do it
Right.
on cue.
We definitely want you safe and everything. Let's talk about Amanda. What do you think Amanda needs to do coming up this round?
Amanda's doing good shot selections, but she needs to keep on pressuring and then move. Like you saw her try to put it in the cage, but then she kind of stood there in that part. But yeah, that's okay. You get tired, you're moving out. How about you? What do you think?
30
I think with the clinch work, I think that's definitely the way to go. I think Amanda succeeds in the clinch work. It's just so hard to move when you have a weapon in your hand to get those holds, those locks to secure the judo throw. So we need to work on getting that right leg behind Kris's right leg, and then maybe looking at that hip toss or just to dump them over.
That'd be
and then
really
capitalize.
And if you notice, Kris is doing this really awesome stylized block with her sword. or their sword hand, and then throw in a shot. But if they start blocking
10 seconds, fighters. Let's lock and load and let's go.
So now you're getting a point opposed to bop, bop. And that would really get them ahead.
Yep, the point system definitely comes into play here. For those of you who don't know.
Fighter number 1, are
hold
you
on,
ready?
here we go.
Fighter number 2, are you ready? And Nashville, who's ready for round number 2?
Yeah, everybody is.
Let's start fight.
All right, round 2, here we go. They're going to touch tips.
Tips there. Good. See, once again, there's that same blocking the sword. Sometimes people like doing that, but if you use that shield to block, then you can actually get that sword hit in.
Right. And those, that's one cool thing to see is defense from this round.
Great.
That's so cool to see. Because you usually just see the offense. Nice teep from Kris.
Stopping him up.
Amanda's keeping that shield up. Very good.
Yeah, nice defense. Turn the inside. Kris had an awesome follow-up after that shot. Right shield.
30 seconds.
I like how Kris is circling. You see, circling. Yep.
Oh. Getting in those
Points. Yep, points.
Let's say the armor's doing its job. Doesn't necessarily hurt in that part, but you're getting ahead on points. Now you have to do some work.
Yep. Big gauntlet shot from Kris. He threw that good.
Oh, nice
good headbutt from Kris.
Nice
Look at him headbutt.
10 seconds.
Headbutt.
Trapping both arms. They're trying to make sure they split him up.
Good job explaining that. I was getting ready to ask why the ref split him up there.
It was a trap. Like, you're allowed to incidental ones, but you can't keep it there for everything. Nice.
Turn it into a slugfest.
And nice to keep that.
Barely missed.
Fighters, do your corner.
But I think Kris caught Amanda in the ear with that last shield shot.
Yes.
Kind of threw Amanda off balance a little bit.
Very much so. And then there was one, I can't remember if we were at our end. I think it was Kris. There was one over her head. Luckily, Amanda got out of that.
Yeah. I know, and it was kind of like, I couldn't tell if Amanda meant to get out of that and saw it, or if it was just naturally the body just stepping over it, you know. I think Kris he's been very active this round and using those angles like we're talking about, because we just see that. It's natural. You just want to attack straight ahead. Yep. You're very good at that. When you fight with the broadsword, you'll sit there, you'll hang in the middle, but you come around to the side and step back to the other side. It's cool. It's smart to watch.
Thank you. No, you have that cone of defense. You don't need to move as much as you're trying to move as little as possible. And then we talked about what's with the judges. You want to be very confident your strikes as they count it. Because if you're doing too much, they don't see it.
Too much to do, yeah. And that's one thing I think boxing and this sport have in common is you make a miss, you make them pay. But you don't want to make them miss this much. The more you make them miss, the more they're going to make you pay.
10 seconds,
the little you make
lock and load and let's go.
The more you make them pay, and it conserves that energy too. You don't need to move you don't have to go crazy.
No, you don't. Conserve that energy, and that's something where we think about movies, people going all crazy wild. A real sword fight, it's really concise.
Yeah.
Fighter number 1, are you ready? Fighter number 2, are you ready?
Who do you think has
and
to
Nashville is ready for the final round!
Kris has been doing really good putting that pressure on, so they need to respond, and they need to drive this last round.
Start fight!
All right, just touch the tips. Again, there's that defense with the swords. I love seeing that.
It's great. You want to see that sword fight. Oh, the look in. Amanda just stepped out. That was really nice.
I see Amanda crossing those legs a little bit.
Yeah.
We got
this one, so it's crossed. It almost got in her neck, and then behind. Oh no, armor repair for that one.
Fight armor.
Good spot from Ray there. He did a good job just seeing that. That's how good the officials are. Because I didn't even see it.
No, I was looking up for. I thought it was more of a trap on the neck because they don't want under the helmet, but obviously this other one.
Yeah, and he saw that. That just shows the experience and the quality of not just to talk up the team, but it is true, like the quality of people we have working these shows
100%.
Are making sure everybody's safe and taken care of.
People don't understand these are not sharp weapons, but they are weapons. They are steel. You can take that, you can cleave right through a melon easy 100%. With these weapons. And people don't understand that. The armor is what protects you. And
the armor is repaired under a minute. It will not be penalized.
They did that armor repair under the minute. You have a minute to repair armor, or you have a point deduction, possible disqualification.
Yes. And once again, we're talking about while they're resting, the other person's resting, so you want to get back in there. Nice defense, like you said. Oh, nice.
There's
cross.
those punches.
Double.
There's punches. Kris is coming right in there. But Amanda responded with that shield block and disarm.
Nice.
There you go.
No, there we go. Down.
Kris is going. Kris is going for that sweep. So to heck with it. Let's go back to punching. Let's just box.
Now they're going to break it up. That was awesome.
Good response from Kris. He did a good job just going with it.
I think I'm going to put that in my gameplay book.
I think that would be cool to see. I would love that.
Nice, another going there.
Yep, looking at some clinch work.
Ooh,
Chris
nice
looking for those knees. And Amanda's looking for that what we were talking about earlier.
Yep,
trying to look for that hip tuck, but the cage is blocking him.
Yep, so then the turnaround tip over, but now the leg position there. Amanda's
10 seconds,
Amanda's
fighters.
gotta hook that left
yes,
leg,
and
and now we're down.
Now there's the ground pound. They got to get the points. Circling around, punching. Get that punches. This head punch. Points.
Punching.
Turn around.
There we go. Yep.
And once again,
Stop fight. That is the end of the round.
Down on the arm. You're trying to defend yourself, and there's just so much going on.
Tally up the score.
And you don't want to just sit there and let it happen.
Right.
But Amanda did a great job.
Yeah, great job from both. I think I'm really impressed with a lot of things from both of them. But Chris
look at that, they're helping each other out too.
Yeah. Chris's control on the ground and pound, like knowing the fight was about to be over, and instead of getting that that shot to blast and get the highlight reel or whatever, the respect.
Yeah, I love it.
Yep. Amanda's quicker to her feet.
100%.
Tough as nails. I don't think Amanda can. The amount of damage Amanda can take and still deliver.
Oh, very
put
much
on
so.
a show is unreal.
She is an absolute tank. And when you can take those and keep on moving forward, that speaks volumes.
Fighters to the center of the ring.
Chris has put on some muscle for this fight, too.
Yeah, this one I am going Chris.
After 3 fantastic rounds, your winner of your third match of the evening is Kris.
Absolutely great fight.
There we go. Yeah.
Had fun
Chris
working
did
the
an awesome
crowd.
job. Yep. Both of them.
Great teams, great energy, just the whole time, and then still the sportsmanship afterwards. You can get out there doing some violence, but it protects you, and people be like, well, that looks like that was staged. No, they were both putting it out there.
Yeah, exactly. Leaving it on the line, that's the respect. Good kiss from her husband.
Aww.
And just cool to see, man. Just enjoy that atmosphere, enjoy the hard work you put in through the whole fight camp. Yeah. And let it play. This is just awesome to see.
And this is the energy that you have in Nashville. I see places all over the world put on good shows. Nashville itself has this camaraderie and culture.
It's got that vibe, man. We've got the Broadway. We got Midtown. We got Bridgestone Arena. We got Municipal Auditorium.
Yeah. And the last fight, they were going, pushing it down, and then afterwards they're helping to get their helmets off. They're like, "Are you okay? I'm okay. Had a great time."
Here we go. Yeah, perfect. Moving on to that fourth fight.
Match number 4. Fighter number 1. From Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, it's Zabel. Fighter number 2, from Nashville, Tennessee, it's Alec.
Excited for this one, man. This is going to be unreal.
Awesome. Only 10 wage terms there. 4 years fighting, 1 year fighting. This is amazing.
Fighters to the center of the ring. To reintroduce the fighters, wearing the blue and yellow burgundy, from Wisconsin, it's Zabel! And his opponent, wearing the Nashville Hot Chicken Shield, from Nashville, it's Alec Phillips! Fighters have agreed to 3 1-minute rounds. If you're taken to the ground, you will be separated after 10 seconds. No illegal strikes. Obey the referee at all times and defend yourselves at all times. Fighters, do you agree to these terms? Then touch tips and back to your corners.
I'd say, first of all, that hot chicken shield. I was about to say, like, the Phoenix is a majestic bird.
I've said that every time, bro. I've said the Phoenix thing. I'm with you.
Number
Yes.
one, are you ready? Fighter number 2, are you ready? And Nashville is ready for this match.
This is going to be a good one.
It's going to be outstanding.
Start fighting.
All right, coming out fast. Go there. Their
we go.
movements.
Both boys, big boys, very
Both
active.
big boys.
Yep, good shield strikes for both men. We were already locking up.
Ooh, look at that inside position. Nice
Yep,
knees.
good little knee from Jed.
He's trying to
Good
go
job
for it.
circling, getting that back, but good job recovering from Alex there.
It was awesome. You saw him go for it. He was trying to get that throw, didn't get it, moved right back.
And that's that experience, 4 years experience, able to recognize when you
Shield
don't have
failure.
something.
They'll
Yeah.
have a quick minute to repair the gear.
100%. Nope. Yep, the head break.
I was talking to Alec backstage, and he said, I asked him how he was feeling. He said, yeah, man, I'm good. But he just went to Scotland. I was asking him, I was asking him all sorts of things about it, and then I was like, was that last year? And he goes, no, like the other day. He said, so I found some stones to lift while I was out there and try to stay safe and everything. And then I was talking to you about Scotland,
Yep.
which is wild. So cool to see Alec in the Shield, doing his thing.
Doing
as
the
usual.
work.
He's always entertaining to see.
Always
Very
great energy.
mobile. Yeah.
Yeah. And
For
a great
sure.
attitude, too. There's many times where he'd have fights back. We're talking about how you feel about your fight. He's like, man, I'm just happy to be out there.
Yeah, just happy to be out.
All right, so we saw really good energy from there. Let's see.
Yeah.
Pick it right back up.
Yep. Jed's really good at his adjustments when he notices he gets hit with something.
He is. And he's trapping that left arm as he goes, and now he's trying to control.
Yeah, he's going for that. He's going for that throw.
And he's at the point.
Good
Nice
headbutt. Said
There
the
you
heck
go.
with it. Let me throw it, and he's going to switch to the other side and try to go for that throw.
And he's trying to get some leg shots, but he's also trying to use it to control. So he's thinking about it. See, there he goes, right there.
Yep. He needs to get that shield easier said than done as an underhook
Yes.
to finish that throw.
Oh, nice circle around, which that's a choice. It's not bad, because now you get to use the cage to your defense.
In modern MMA, and it always depends on the judge, which is can be annoying in MMA fights. I always thought don't let it go to the judges.
No.
Because typically if your back is to the cage, you're not in control, and the person who has you up against the cage is in control.
Correct.
And some judges, they might look at damage. Again, out of armor, they might be looking at the damage and say, well, he took more shots. Okay, but the other guy had him up against the cage for 9 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it might be boring, but it's controlled. So
It's 100% control. And this one, it was definitely controlled. It wasn't that he got reversed. He decided to move back to the cage. It wasn't forcibly. So it depends on the judges.
right, they're going to factor that in. And both corners over there fanning there. I think Alec's corner's got the right idea. They got the motorized fan.
As you see
and they got the other
technology.
poor guy on the duty.
Just because we're medieval doesn't mean we can't be using technology of today.
Yeah.
A little bit mixed.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
10 seconds. Fighter.
It's like that what's that movie, The Cable Guy, when he's at the
Yeah, in medieval times, like,
he's like, do you guys, you got any spoons? She's like, no, we don't have medieval food. He's like, well, I bet you didn't have Pepsi either, did you? I'm like, all right, here we go.
here we go. Already ends as they're waiting. Let's go, Jed. Let's go, Alec.
Fighter number 1, are you ready? Fighter number 2, are you ready? And Nashville, who's ready for round number 2? Let's hear some noise.
If Alec leads with a Superman punch.
And start fight.
Oh, no. Wasn't
Here we
sure.
go.
Here we go.
No touch of tips. They just went
No,
right
they
for
just
it.
went there like we've already done that.
Yeah, I like Jed circling. He's pretty good. There's those leg points. He's pretty good at circling off and
He's
going for a
very
takedown. I
good.
haven't seen that a lot.
No, and he's from Wisconsin, so they have a really good fight group up there. Milwaukee, they have the Iron Stags. Ooh, nice turn. Move out
Good
there.
inside leg kick, too. That shield punch from Alec, though.
Alec is doing some really strong ones. Jed's not shaken by it, so it was still points, but
Yeah.
that was really good alignment.
Yeah, they're both big boys. Alec 250, Jed over there 260 plus the armor.
Now, this is when we're definitely, Alec is controlling the cage use on this one. He's trying to get that inside. Jed
Alex
needs to get
trying to
out.
hook it.
Oh, see, there he goes. He made it.
He's got 10 now. He's got 10 seconds. He's got that shield right in his neck.
Now.
He's going to rain down the
9
pain.
pounds. Yep, get that inside. This is those ones if you can put your knee up and get it on their stomach and just
Knee
take
on
the air.
belly.
100%. 100%. But it has to be instant. After you fall down, you got to put it down.
Jed did a great job of putting that shield up to protect his face, though.
Yeah.
So when they're on the ground, just for those watching at home, if he's covering with the shield and he's blasting the shield, no points.
No,
correct?
Correct,
Yep.
correct. Because it's not to an area that's doing damage. Is he hitting something? Yes, but it wouldn't be doing anything to the person. This is where we try to make, this is a sport. This is a sport. We're looking for sports, and we're trying to think about what historically would be helpful. If you're hitting my shield all the time, good job. What do you do?
Right. And everybody, sometimes those watching at home do forget, I think I said this earlier, but if you are the one in control on the top, you can drop that sword and just go for the ground and pound.
100%.
The only con, you do got to pick that sword back up.
Yeah.
Easier said than done in the gauntlet, you know.
Sometimes you're little lobster claws trying to pick up that weapon. And sometimes you look at Rick, you're like, hey, could you give that to me? And it's just like, no, you got to get yourself.
Yeah. I think I remember that Dragon God, like getting off the ground. I was like, well, it sucks getting up.
Yes.
And then trying to grab the thing. I'm like, okay, I spent 15 seconds trying to pick this dang weapon up.
And historically, this is where it's cool, where people that this is a sport that's working on. I mean, we don't want anyone to lose their lives this way, having stuff done for safety.
Right.
But if you do imagine in armor, you drop this weapon on the field, guys running at you, you're like, I gotta pick this up.
Yeah,
and you're toast.
Yeah, you're toast. I always think about, like, in medieval time, like, how did you not kill your friends? Like, they all look like, you know, like,
and that's the part with the heraldry, like me, like my device, like, man, this one, like everyone wearing your colors, like friend.
Yeah. You're like, just killed him, killed him. Then you look down, you're like, oh, well, let's hope. I mean, this crowd's electric, though, man. We've got the Raptors sold up out there this time around. We've done surpassed the entire thing over here, so this is cool to see.
No, it's looking good,
Yeah.
especially for this is the last fight of the year. This is exactly what you need to happen, and they're doing it. They're doing it.
Just doing it, man. This crowd's crazy. I would not get as much commentary from the crowd last time. They were saying, you know, take his leg, kill him. Like, dude, we don't want anybody to die, dog.
No. Like, people are savage. You're like, I gotta work tomorrow.
Yeah,
this is my friend.
Yeah, today, I'm working Sunday. Like, I was watching them before the show. They had the weapons out, and it looked like they were sitting there sharpening. I'm like, bro, are you sharpening this? Like, they were like, no, we're doling. I was, oh, okay, thank God. Dumb question, I get it. But.
No, it's not. And actually, there have been stories where, like, stuff, if it's not actually dulled, people can get them inside those gloves.
Oh, for sure. There's
Fighter number 200.
Check on
Nashville's ready for the final round.
All right, last round. So, once again, Alec had the takedown on that one.
Yep.
Jed needs to get some points in this.
I think Alec's ahead for sure.
He's
I
definitely
think
ahead.
so, yeah.
Definitely ahead.
And Jed's going, but he's going for the same gameplay. I think you got to get off the. You don't want to strike with Alec, but he's getting those leg points.
You have to control it, and like he's always been really good at controlling with his left hand, but he's got to control, get the points, keep on up, get out, and do things.
Now the crowd's really into it.
No, they're in it.
Yeah, I think Jed's doing the same game plan, trying to get that, but he's scoring small points.
It is small points. Nice little headbutt there. Alec getting out of there. Now he's clinching, trying to move, but after 1, 2, 3, you don't get it. You got to start getting points some other way.
Yeah, he's trying to hook. He's trying to hook that sword,
and he's going to get him again. Oh, but this one,
did he?
It was.
Doesn't count, right? Because his knee's not touching.
No, they both went down at the same time, and now at this point, Jed's in trouble. Oh, but he put him back down. But now he needs to get over.
Oh, whoa, look, we got a gauntlet off.
Oh, yeah.
His sword stuck in the cage. Somebody get a picture of that now. Right now. Photographer, we got to get this. Yep.
And that's the part where danger, if you're not paying attention, as Mickey said before, the swords will go through the cage part, and it doesn't have to be sharp. It will go through your eye socket. It will hurt you.
Yeah, man. And somebody got stabbed in the eye. One of the first.
Not
in the eye, but right below.
Right in the eye socket. I've had one when I was over in Prague. I was fighting in the World Championships, and the sword went through my wolf rib, went right here. I had to turn away. Dude.
Before you almost got blind.
I almost got blind. I was like still a little bit of scar there, but scars are sweet. Oh, 10 seconds left.
Oh,
nice. They went right back in.
Good shield punch. They're going to clutch it out. Alec just needs to ride this out and get some points on his strikes.
Just be smart.
Yep.
You can trade or get ahead. No free blocks. Turns back around and stop. Yeah. Great fight. I think Alec has it.
Yeah, I think Alex got that one too. Jed did a great job. I would just, I think his takedowns are strong. He just kept looking for it.
Yeah.
And he did a great job circling off and trying to get the takedowns. But just adjust the game plan, follow with that bang, 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 and then go for the takedown again. Be relentless. But again, easier. Right. He has a lot of hair like myself, beard and a beard.
Oh, I understand that totally. I mean, you guys and your hair, wonderful hair. It works for padding too, but once again, that's why you get that fanning.
It's hot too. Yeah.
Hot.
Yeah. Yeah, we got Nashville right now where it's friggin' 80 in November.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, but my Huskies and I are ready for the cooler weather.
I bet both of you guys are just miserable looking at each other like, hey,
it's crazy. I posted on Instagram today with DMX, y'all gonna make me when my dogs are ready for the cold weather.
I love it. And they're like, now, let's see.
After 3 brutal rounds, your winner of our 4th match of the evening is Alec!
Alec's on a good win streak, man. He's been winning.
Is he?
A lot. Yep.
Nice.
Won a lot. Yeah, good fight from both fellas, man. Good sportsmanship. And Jed's got some awesome hair. And awesome beard.
Luscious locks. And
Yep.
once these guys, they're both, Jed's 260, Alex 250. They're both
big
moving
boys.
up. They're about 320 with an armor, 310. They were doing some good movement.
I think Alec played ball. I think he played some football. I could be wrong on that, but I don't know about Jed. It wouldn't surprise me.
I would be surprised. I mean, both
Did you play any? Did you always do just?
No, I was scrawny in high school, man. I was scrawny. I got big and I got in the Air Force and then got out and I lifted weights a lot. So,
What's up? Yeah. Here we go.
Match number 5. Fighter number 1. From Springfield, Tennessee, it's John Bibby. Fighter number 2, from Louisville, Kentucky, it's Dakota Walker.
Nice. That flourish. Gotta love the flourish.
Bibby with 4 years experience, Dakota Walker with 3 years experience. Solid age difference, similar, same height, similar in weight.
Bibby started fighting at 50 years old. How cool was that to be like, you know what, I'm going to pick up sword fighting.
Fighters to the center of the ring.
And he's good at it.
He's very good at it. He's also the owner of Tennessee Boo Hurt. He's
To
also part of the
reintroduce the
AMA group
fighters,
that does things. It's actually
wearing
amazing.
the rank brigade from Springfield, Tennessee, it is John Bibby, your wing to some. And his opponent from Louisville, Kentucky, wearing the blue tabard, it is Dakota Walker. And this is a special red versus blue exhibition. We will have the coaches from the radio station WTN joining the fighters in the ring and providing them good advice to bring them to victory. Fighters have agreed to 3 1-minute rounds. If you're taken to the ground, you'll be stood up after 10 seconds. If your clinch isn't active for longer than 4 seconds, we will separate you. Obey the referee at all times and defend yourselves at all times. Fighters, do you agree to these terms? Then touch tips and back to your corner.
Bro, I thought he meant that they was going to throw 2 humans in there
At the same
from the
time.
radio station without armor and just let them swing around there. I was like, what? Is there something I wasn't told?
Fighter
that
number
would
2,
be
are you ready?
Not good.
And Nashville is ready for this red versus blue matchup.
So obviously we're wearing red. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
red.
yeah. And he's got my last name.
Oh, there you go.
We're probably related. All right, they touched tips. Here we go.
Once again, Bibby has age, but he's has so much control, so much. Ooh,
Walker's shifty.
Walker is shifty. He's moving in and out. Look at the distance movement.
Yeah, very good. He's not crossing his legs either, which
Nope.
is good leg strikes.
Nice shots. Oh, look at that corner. Blocking, shield
Yep.
high, shot slow. Bibby has his work cut out for him.
Yeah,
He's doing good.
This isn't going to be easy. They're both doing good. Bibby's
Great.
defense is
That was
pretty decent.
1-2.
30 seconds.
Already
Nice.
30 seconds down.
Nice little Molinet shot there. Dakota's
Yep.
did a great sword selection.
He's very active with that sword. Very active with the sword. High, low, leg, head.
Yep.
There it is. Head.
Yet still
leg.
using that shield to look that post up, then shot.
Yep.
Knowing where the sword is, get in a shot.
He did a good slip on Bibby's shield punch there.
Nice. That's good. Bibby's throwing nice shots.
I would hate to be a counter right now.
No, that's a lot going on.
Stop fight, fighters to your corners.
Great fight. Yeah, looking really good.
I think both of them looked very good. I think Dakota capitalized on points there. I would
100%.
think with there's a lot of more force behind those snaps on those swords. He was very active. It'll be interesting to see round 2 if he can keep that same pace.
That would be the question, honestly. Right now he's moving, he's throwing shots, he's getting in and out. However, Bibby's still throwing shots as well, but it's like 2-1 right now.
Yep. Yeah, you've got a great eye for that with the sport. I do think stuff like this, it helps. And I've always argued this with promotion. You need to have done the sport yourself.
I think it helps.
I think so. I mean, I know not everybody feels that way, but I feel that way.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted to be in armor, see it, done it. That way I understand, and I can, it's easy to say, oh, well, they should do this, they should do that.
Yeah.
You haven't done it.
No,
you don't know.
And that's why when you got Dragon Con, you put the time in, you got to see. And people have different kits, people have different helms.
Oh, yeah.
There's so many things that sometimes you're just fighting against your armor and your opponent if it's not fitted for you correctly.
And melees are a totally different world from
monster.
the pro fights. It's a totally different world. It's strategy, 5v5.
Yeah. Like you said, those people at home, melees are 5v5s, 10v10s, 15s, all the way up to like 30 for 30s.
Yeah, they go crazy.
I've been in the 16s.
Overseas are like 60 versus 60.
We've been World Championships in 2023 at USA, 16 and 16 of the world. It was
That's insane.
It was amazing.
You would say that. It was amazing.
I never broke my toe, but it was great. I should have been wearing sabotage.
Red corner, are you ready?
All right.
Blue corner, are you ready?
What do you think Bibby needs to do this
ready for
He needs to
round
control
number 2.
either through body movement, because he's not going to catch him because he's fast, but you can kind of corral him like boxing. And he needs to be getting those 2-to-1 shots or catch those steel shots.
Good inside leg kick.
And right now he's playing defense. It's good. Oh, see, that's one. Now they traded. Ooh, nice shots there.
Walker does a good job of when he knows he's hitting, responding very fast
much
to get
so.
another point. Good post by Bibby with that leg shot with the sword.
Great.
Flat snap.
Like I said, Dakota's doing great. He's counter punching, but then also giving another shot afterwards.
Yeah, Dakota does a great job of realizing he's about to get hit and trying to counter or get there first.
Yeah.
Be first.
Now they're looking there, they're in the clinch. If Dakota pulled, now he's sword top, so he's able to throw punches. He can do sword strikes. Oh, nice miss. Nice move of Bibby.
And Bibby, we were talking about it there, that Bibby moved very subtly to just barely get out of the way. That's all you need.
And slipped it. There he goes, Bibby's control, but he needs to get those points. He's trying to go for a throw.
Go for that takedown here.
I don't think Dakota.
Dakota capitalized. He's going for that. He's got
there.
If Bibby wraps his legs, he's got half guard.
He's trying.
Close his legs, so he's trying to wrap.
And that's also something for those people at home. Those wings on the back of the knees, they get controlled. Dakota's getting the points.
That side mount, side control there.
Bibby was looking a good look, but after he didn't get it, he needed to move out.
Yep.
Dakota just moved back and just slapped him right down.
Yeah, when you don't have it, let it go.
Yeah.
Move on.
But it was a good look.
And that's natural. I tell people anytime when they're sparring, whether it's boxing, kickboxing, medical, MMA, whatever, if you don't try, if you get hit, you naturally want to just go hit him immediately.
You got to take it out.
Down. Yeah. And you're always in control.
This kiddo was here earlier today. I looked at his dad. He works at the radio station. The kid looked at me and he's like, "Oh, do we get to go to the ring? Go to the ring?" His dad's like, "I don't think so, son." And I'm like, "I'm going to use a little bit of my privilege, I think." I'm like, "Take your shoes off. Let's go get in, kid."
Let's go get in.
He got in his armor. We were like throwing the ones. He was chasing me around.
I bet you probably made his life, man. That's awesome.
If I could have had this as a kid, I've been so happy.
Yeah, man. The magic of being the child, man, especially coming up at Christmas and stuff, just that there's something about the child wonder and everything. The innocence of the world, man. Everything's cool.
Everything. That's when I first started. Throwing sticks in the backyard around we were around 8 years old. People were like, "How'd you start sword fighting?" Like, in the backyard with sticks.
100%.
Yeah.
And back when we were growing up, you had like the camera to record, make the little
camera.
movies and everything. We didn't have the phones.
No, which is probably better off.
Well, dude, we lived in the best time.
I think so.
You lived at like where?
10 seconds
just lived in the home.
lock and load.
Not that this isn't fantastic.
No.
This is great.
Oh, it's still good.
It was a different time.
But then we have nowadays, like even us both being content creators doing stuff, you're like, oh, I got to get some of this on film, and then I got to do something in the moment. So you're like a little bit back and forth. I mean, you saw me earlier in Sport. I was doing little posts, and then after that, I'm like, I'm done. Now I can hang out with Gab.
Right.
100%.
Yeah, and I watch. I'm like, I get it. Like, I don't do the same thing.
All right, so in this next one, I think so. Bibby's now behind.
Yeah, I think 2-zip.
Yeah.
On the rounds.
You think Bibby's gonna be able to pull it out?
Red corner.
If anybody can, it would be Bibby.
100%.
Blue corner, are you ready? In Nashville, are you ready for this final round?
Here we go. This is the last fight before intermission.
Yeah.
So
Let's start fighting.
Bibby's got the game plan. He was getting advice from the corner.
Nice. That's tips. Ooh, nice step.
Good stuff.
Dakota was going for a teep if there was room space, but he put it right back down and then moved forward.
I'm impressed with Dakota's sword play.
It's really good.
Yeah, literally almost what he did in his intro.
When he did the flourish.
I mean, he's been doing it all night.
Yep. Nice. Bibby's putting in the work.
Good punches, good punches.
He turned around.
Smack.
Ooh.
Yep. Good.
Little
Flat
style
strike.
up. Bibby fixed his thumb right there. Gotta make sure those.
Flat snap, man.
30 seconds, fighters.
Bibby's coming in, arm up, defensive, trying to get free shots.
Dakota's really good at seeing that rear leg and smacking it with the sword to get those points.
Yeah. He's doing this really great flat snap. So for the kids back at home, or kids, everybody at home, it's like a jab. He's jabbing in, jabbing out with the sword.
10 seconds, fighters. Let's
He's doing
see
a
what
good
you
job
got.
keeping his distance too, because remember, if you're within range to hit, you're within range to get hit.
100%. Goes back to us talking about those 45s. If you come in at the 45 off their angle, the sword can't reach them.
Oh, that is
That
you
was
said
good.
that earlier.
Yep.
Same thing. It's the same thing. He saw him coming and just let him take himself down.
Using that momentum.
Bibby's getting on top.
Oh,
though.
Bibby, he's reversed it.
Yeah, he reversed it.
But then
now he's got to get the full mount. There was like another minute in the round.
I can't remember 100%. I should know, but I think in the professionals, I think you get 15 seconds. So that's that one part between. But it's all for safety.
And those rounds go up to 2 minutes.
Yes.
So you're going to see a lot longer coming this intermission. What's happening next?
And that's where that 5 extra seconds at the end, you get some chance to work. Bibby gets his arm out, thrusts down.
Just goes those short elbows. And if there's no armor on, that's cuts.
Yeah, 100%.
Real fast.
Oh, gosh.
I train a lot of the ladies on elbows a lot. I'm like, man, the girls always ask me all the time, for self-defense, what should you use? Like, let's be honest. You're not going to sit there and box this guy. But if the guy comes close, slice with that elbow.
100%.
And go for the groin. 100%. Splits anybody open. Doesn't matter how strong you are.
No, I don't care if you're a trained fighter or anything. Getting popped.
WCN coaches enter the ring with your fighter.
100%.
Nice.
I'm going to say Dakota took that one.
I think so. He was doing great movement. Once again, both fighters really great, but it was almost 1-2 on most of those shots.
Got some great hair too.
WCN for working with us and helping get the word out about this event.
Oh, he's fan. Awesome.
And now our decision. After 3 brutal rounds, your winner, Dakota!
Bibby's like a sad guy.
Yeah. Good job on Dakota, man. Fantastic performance. That was super cool. Absolutely. Got intermission coming up, man. So you got 15-minute intermission. Those of y'all at home, go get you a drink, go get you some food. Come back and see us for the pro fights coming up.
And for those of you at home, if you still aren't following AMMA, please do. They are putting out some good work.
Yes.
Follow them on YouTube, follow them on Instagram. They're just putting in the work.
100%. Do you want to keep up? Go ahead and give them your handle, Spencer.
Simply_samurai on Instagram. Also check out my company, Cult of Athena. They're working with us to do a lot of sponsors. And I have my own personal company that I'm working on called Combat Corps. So we're doing the helmets and merch out there. But also, but I'm also trying to spread the love of swords. I want to make this whole website called Sword Sanctuary CERN.
Cool.
So where people can see where to go across the whole sword.
It's perfect. Yeah, it's perfect, man. So give him a follow. If you want to follow me, Pride of Vikings, pride.of.vikings.
Yeah.
And keep up with everything AMMA.
Heck yeah. Cool. Well, guys, catch you guys in 15 minutes.